This movie seems oddly familiar. Den of Thieves. So Den of Thieves is the latest action, crime, heist type movie that stars Gerard Butler, Pablo Schreiber, Shay Jackson Jr., I believe is how you pronounce his name, probably not, probably got it wrong, and 50 Cent. And in this movie, Gerard Butler plays the head of a major crimes unit who is tasked with tracking down this group of people who have just robbed an empty armoured car. But is there something bigger behind that plan? Well, it's his job to find it out, and while he's on the manhunt for them, they are aware that he is coming to them, but while also trying to plan their next heist, they have to choose their next move carefully. And looking at this movie from a certain perspective, yeah, it's Heat. It follows the same beats as Heat does. It has the same sort of tone as Heat does. However, there are a few differences in this movie than there is to Heat. It's not just like a complete shot-for-shot remake or anything like that, but it is essentially a remake of some sort. But the biggest question is this movie entertaining? And yeah, I have to say I found it really entertaining. I found it a lot of fun. It's not a perfect movie by any means, and I'm going to go into the flaws in just a moment. First off, the good things about this movie is it doesn't take itself too seriously. It knows it's having fun, it knows its place in this genre. It helps a lot of the cast as well are having a lot of fun with the material that they have in this movie. Gerard Butler, of course, being an incredible standout. I do think he's a good actor, and when he's in movies like this, he can have a lot of fun with those characters and bring a good performance out of it. Unlike Geostorm, where he's incredibly miscast, I do really like Gerard Butler in these roles such as Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, even Law Abiding Citizen. He gives really good performances in those movies, and he has a lot of fun with the material he has in those films. And you can see it again in this movie. He seems to have a lot of fun with what he's been given. He's able to bounce off the other characters really well. He gives a strong charismatic performance in this movie. I really liked him in this film. We also got Pablo Schreiber, who also gives a really good performance, as does Shay Jackson Jr. Again, probably completely butchering his name there, but he was also really good. And even 50 Cent in this movie doesn't give a terrible performance. I mean, it's definitely the worst performance out of every actor in this film, but he's not bad in the film. He seems to have fun with the material he's been given. But yeah, overall for him, it's not a bad performance. It wasn't too bad in the film. However, throughout watching this movie, you do get the feeling that you have seen this movie before, and again, it is very, very similar to Heat, so that's where that feeling will come from. Not so much down to the story elements, but more down to the actual directing style as well, and the pacing of the film, how the film is actually played out. But the director as well uses some very similar techniques and shots as to what Michael Mann would use, and in that it does feel very much like a Michael Mann movie, which could come off as quite a bad thing because it does seem to be copying another director's techniques and style. However, he does helm this movie really well, and the action sequences are really enthralling. The sound design as well of the bullets just whizzing through the air and bouncing off objects, I thought that was really good in this film. However, because of that style, I couldn't help but think that I was watching Michael Mann's Heat, and yes, in that, it's very predictable. You know where it's going to go, you know how the movie's going to end. Like I said, it does follow the same basic beats that Heat does, and in that, it does become a very predictable film. Another issue I have with the movie as well is it is a very long movie. It clocks in at 2 hours 20 minutes long, and you do feel it drag at certain points. Sure enough, when the action sequences start going down, you are pulled in again. Because like I said, they are very entertaining, they are a lot of fun, they are very action-packed. This movie basically gives you what a crime, action, heist movie is supposed to give you, and in that, it gives you that entertainment value. However, despite the good action scenes and the good performances from the lead members of the cast, I can't really overlook this movie because it is very predictable, as I've said, and it does feel like a knockoff Heat remake without actually being a Heat remake. So, in that, I have to give this movie lower than I would normally. It is an entertaining film. I don't think it's one you need to go out and see desperately. If you want a movie like this, go and watch Heat. It's a far better movie. But in my opinion, if you are just looking for a dumb, entertaining action movie to entertain you and have a lot of fun with, then this movie is definitely one for you. So for all those reasons, I'm going to give Den of Thieves 3 stars. So, Den of Thieves, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? What have you thought? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks to those for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.